In Brazil, when this happens, we say chupa. It means it's a bit dirty. It means suck it. Chupa.
Chupa.
Your microphone is muted.
We're gonna start with something different, only for Raven for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I wonder what it is. Am I just gonna die? It's like,
Wow.
oh, we're at your funeral now.
Let's roleplay a funeral. Might be fun.
You got the
Fast
Rona.
forward. Fast forward 5 minutes.
You shouldn't have touched that hazmat suit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I wanna let you all in on a little secret. It's a bit late, but last session was episode 20.
Holy
Woohoo.
fuck,
We've
we
been
played
playing
20?
20 episodes, if I'm not
On
mistaken.
a one shot.
On a 3-episode one.
Well, indeed, the description. I'm just like uploading the backlog right now. The description for episode or part 20 is part 20. About 2 hours per episode. That's 40 hours of content for a 4-hour module.
Yeah, but we like to flesh it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I find it
We're practicing.
admirable and fun. You know what else is fun? Recap, not it.
Yeah, give me a second. Just
You
writing
knew
the
it was
title.
coming. You knew it was coming.
I know it is coming. Just writing down the title of the current one. Okay. Last week. Someone, either Raven or Luke's character that I really didn't forget, Bradley? No, not Bradley, that's me. Wait.
That's you.
Aiden.
Yes.
Aiden.
remembers
So
me.
Aiden or Raven managed to get the CDC to cordon off Dr. McCausland's house.
That was me.
Yeah, but with like saying that it was on orders of Raven. No, Olivia.
Olivia.
Yes, God. We found some information about the Oakland pit, namely that it is an EPA Superfund site, which is like a bioprotective thing, I guess. It's a pit that's flooded with mine water, which is, there is a new company operating it, and they're mining the water for surface materials. The water is filled with a bunch of heavy metals like copper and cadmium, as well as sulfuric acid. And the site manager goes by Jesus Frias from Montana Mining. Has found some extremophile bacteria there.
Said it. Gotta give him the horn. I saw that sign.
The horn?
The mod just called him extremophile.
Ah. I think my Sirenscape isn't working anymore for some reason. It might be outputting to the wrong device. But anyway, Anyway, we also found out the address or the home address of Dr. Ghant, which is 520 Power Street. We also got a phone number. Raven managed to call Stapler and arranged a meetup with him at 3 a.m. outside of a totally not fishy looking parking lot slash gas station. And we think that Stapler needs info on the origin of the pathogen. Well, that's what he seems to be interested in anyway. I'm trying to decipher my own notes here. We got the IT guy from the session before to hack into Benfic, and he said, or he found, that Benfic was working on some ungodly stuff. They were doing animal experiments. There were glowy things and glowing people even. People glowing different colors even. He hacked into Dr. Ghant's computer and found something about disco fungus. Something like a file with weird names that he couldn't make sense of. Something called Project Dancer or Project Prancer. I don't know which one of those it would be. And the computer, yeah, okay, so the movie's happening in two steps. Computers are moving tomorrow and the samples are moving the day after. And we also discovered that Benfic is a daughter organization of a bigger organization called Majestic.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the recap.
You do very good note.
I still think there's stuff that I missed, but I hope I got most of it.
The part of that we kidnapped the hacker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semantics, like that's not important, right?
He's already family.
It was indeed Project Dancer, with a D for dancer.
For dancer.
What do you guys want to do? Because I remember, if memory serves correctly, which it probably won't. End of last session, you had a few options. You still have those options at this moment, of course, but I seem to recall that you wanted to check out the pit, but I'm not sure. But like, I'm prepared up the wazoo after fucking 20 of these. So lay it on me.
Well, I don't know, we've got like 7.
Well, yeah, and we are going to split in 4. So each one of us will go.
I'm gonna do 1 each, just to fuck with the handler.
Alright, cool. Suddenly a meteor.
Yay, the end. Nice.
It wasn't about the fungus, it was about an other elder god that came to life. Just missed it.
We're parked at a strip mall at the swell for some reason. We was gonna buy something.
Behave.
GPS trackers.
Yeah.
Or phones and batteries if they don't carry GPS trackers.
Smart. Alright. Yeah.
And we were going to get an extra rental car.
Yes.
Alright, so far so good. The thing I'm thinking about right now is, are you gonna pay for this? Because GPS trackers are not the cheapest. To get a good phone capable is also not the cheapest. To get a rental car even as well.
Well,
Might be
we will use the IT guy to pay with credit cards we don't have.
The guy that just got fired is gonna
No,
pay for
no.
all of our shit.
Yeah, he will make a fake credit card, and we are going to pay with that one.
But if I'm a scientist working for the CDC, I'm going to assume I'm pretty fucking well paid. I graduated MIT, motherfucker.
But this is America.
Yeah.
So it's either this or flipping burgers, which pays.
I'm one of the 1% in America. Would I have a credit? I'd have a credit card. Wouldn't we have like a government card kind of thing?
I think so.
Like to access funds.
Like who pays for things? The government.
Well,
we all do.
yeah, that's called taxes.
So-
But if you can square it with your CDC supervisor that you're buying 4 phones, GPS trackers, and rent a car, by all means.
I think I can just send a list of things I would be buying for just
Expenses.
the CDC, like
Maybe
expenses,
have,
and I
like,
don't
a
need to
CDC
really.
card.
I should have.
You might have, but it's what you can do it, but you would have to explain it.
An
After.
IT guy.
He is a low-level IT. He's not fucking head of Anonymous.
I think.
Ooh! Because I'm a scientist, now all of a sudden studying a certain animal and bacteria in an area on the behalf of the CDC, I should be able to get trackers for like animal trackers.
That might work.
Because like if you've got to track like a population in an area and this bacteria is spreading.
Yeah, that
So
might work. Indeed.
would I have them in the CDC van?
Roll me a luck roll.
Okay. 6.
You have 4 of those trackers in your CDC van.
Hey. I know it'd come in useful.
We cut back to a scene of Aiden standing in front of the CDC van, packing it in, and he's looking at this little box of animal trackers. He's like, leave them here. And he's like, no, maybe I'll need them. And puts them in the car.
Cool.
Nice. So I look into the rest of the group. Trackers.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
But you can use the same excuse to get a rental. Like, oh, we need to be able to go to this other city where maybe there has been some infection. Like, we need to have transport.
Since the American government is a massive bureaucratic.
Yeah, that word. Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to assume they have lots of subcontractors. Would one of these subcontractors be
How else would they pay exorbitant amounts of money?
government money, man? It's free money. It's free real estate. So, would they have like a well-known car company under their like government contract? Like say what's American, like Hertz. So you'd be able to go into a Hertz car rental and say, I need a government vehicle. What was the local government carpool? Let's get a cruiser. Let's get a police cruiser.
Sure, you can go back to the police station. Sure.
Hold on, we're all posing as FBI agents. Can't we just go to the local carpool and just...
Yeah.
get a government unmarked vehicle?
We have credentials. Why don't we have the means?
Because the credentials are fake.
But nobody knows it.
Yeah, but we also don't want people to find out.
But which people? The people themselves, you mean? Like the
actual FBI.
Yeah.
I think they would frown upon people impersonating FBI agents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so
they
too.
don't like them very much, and they
I
might
think
kill
so
them.
too.
It might even be a federal crime, but like I don't know.
You might go to prison for the rest of your life.
Might do, yeah.
Okay, so let's not then. You convinced me.
About the police, though, I'm pretty sure that Dr. McCaslin is on his way to Ghost Mountain, and I have no idea how he's going, but he seemed to be walking places. So, is it an idea to call the police force near Ghost Mountain to be on the lookout for a man who's wearing Gucci loafers, probably looking a little bit disheveled by now, with a
But-
tape in his hand? Because even though I might not believe that he can get the people to ascend, I think he does. And if it does work, and we don't fucking know if it does work, then we're in for we have a problem.
Yeah.
He should probably be, he's a vector, you know?
But we can't use the local police force because it's already been shown that he can control them through the video.
It's not the local, well, but it's not the local police force?
And I don't think it's like he can control the police force specifically, just anyone, really. So
I don't think he can control anyone. I think he barfed over them and then somehow got control, but
Yeah,
if we say that he's a threat and he should be taken out and he's going to perform like a weird fucking terrorist attack on Ghost Mountain.
And we can also ask the people that will be looking after him to be wearing hazmat suits. In case he vomits, they're protected. Because maybe now the vomit is becoming his weapon.
Actually,
Vomit.
there must be like a CDC place. Well, I don't know. Can we really go up on your stuff again, or should we go through different means?
But you
What I
want
was thinking is there like a CDC place near Ghost Mountain that you can call and say, hey, we have a problem?
It's in a different state, isn't it?
It is, but there is a but Olivia, you don't work in Helena, right?
No. But usually, and I have no idea. Usually, CDC, each region, each state would have one.
More than likely. Yeah.
Because I thought that I got in contact with this region to be able to send the CDC here first of everything to the house of couple.
No, there's only one CDC
Mm,
in Colorado.
yeah,
Like,
that's
there must be
where
other buildings.
it should be,
There
because
must be units all over. Like, how will you, if there's
fix
like a
something.
massive disaster?
Yeah.
You have to go from Colorado to wherever.
It's not very handy if you are in the
Well,
emergency department.
It's not every day you get a brand new virus like Corona, is it?
But it can happen that it's very far from Colorado.
Yeah, they get a plane. It's America.
It's America.
This is America, Olivia.
Mm,
So, McCaslin's on the loose. Benthick's moving. Got to get to Ghant.
okay, so you just told us you have the things, right? The track.
We have the tracker, so we can go and somehow get that on Ghant.
Okay, good. So the problem, because I thought we can just put it in the city, like, have you seen this man? But then it's dangerous for everybody, right?
Yes.
What if we say, we put a thing saying, have you seen this man? If you've seen him, do not approach. He is dangerous. Just call, and then we put the number of the handler.
No, we should.
I,
I don't think so.
I,
I mean,
I still think it's a good idea to just call the local police in Ghost Mountain or wherever that is, and just get them on it.
Yeah. And if they are with Bentek or anything, like if they are controlled by Bentek or anything like that, somehow I think Bentek should be also interested on keeping the doctor, right? If they took
They might be, yeah.
Cristiano, if they took Cristiano with, maybe they are trying to collect, I don't know.
Mm.
Because other people have disappeared, like the daughter of the man you talked. She also disappeared, remember? When you got to Raven, when you got to the place there,
yeah.
the
However-
ocean, he did mention about her daughter, his daughter that has disappeared. And I think we have talked.
I think she was like on holiday or something.
Yeah, she was on a mission. Like she was with on like a Christian mission.
But there was an information that she was a nurse in the same hospital from the mother of the girl, or not?
No, that
No,
was
no, no,
the
no, no.
wife of the biker dude.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so maybe we can just call the police from the other area and see what they got, because we have no ways to find him unless we go to and we don't have time to go to the mountains to look for him.
No. So, but how do we say this? Do we tell them that they should approach with caution? He is infected. Do we
I
say
think
that they should take him out, like shoot him, because
maybe
he's going to perform like a terrorist act?
I think so. We can send them the tape because it's the police tape after all, and we say, look, this man, we are looking for him. This is his thing, and we saw the person that got contact with him and died, got sick. So we believe he's carrying this disease. So if you approach him, you need to be wearing hazmat suits, all the protections, and he needs to stop going, and you decide how,
Just a
dead
bit
or
worried.
alive.
I'm just a bit worried about sharing that video because that video, we don't know who they share that with, and we want to keep this as hush hush as possible.
We can just
So-
say that we can just say that he assaulted an officer or something.
So he
We don't
killed
have
an
to sh-
officer?
Yeah, he killed an
Yeah,
officer.
yeah,
Killed an
they love
officer
cop
even.
killers. They love killing cop killers.
Yeah.
And then we give the picture that we found in the house.
No,
Then
we also have a picture of him wearing the clothes that he wore when he puked on Thingy, and I don't think we have reason to believe that he's wearing something else.
But doesn't that picture look like a picture taken from the police?
Yeah.
Would it be okay, you think, then?
Yeah, as long as we
okay.
don't share like the whole video where I think he's been like puking on someone
Yeah, okay.
and where that was, and that they then died. We can just say that he's armed, extremely dangerous, already killed a cop.
Yeah.
We don't have to say how. I think.
Who's the best liar out of us then?
Ooh. Who's got the highest persuade?
Let me see.
I don't think I put anything in persuade.
Oh, I have
No.
40.
I have 40.
I have 20. But how do you two?
I think Raven can do this.
I'll try. Got also some bureaucracy. I don't know if that helps.
So a lot of talk. What are you actually doing?
We're calling
Call-
the police.
Call the local police of the district where Ghost Mountain is in.
All right. So you check your yellow pages, and you call in, and you get... Hello, this is the local police department. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Raven. I'm with the FBI. What was it again?
Great start.
Am I
I'm
on
with the
speakerphone?
FBI. No, you're not. Sorry, it does sound like that. I'm in a very crowded space. We have a fugitive on the loose. I can send you his picture. We have reason to believe that he's on his way to Ghost Mountain at the moment. He is armed. He has already killed an officer in Helena, Montana. And he should be on his way on foot, we believe. And I was informing you about this because we have reason to believe that he's going to be performing a terrorist attack right up at the top of Ghost Mountain.
Look, ma'am, is this a prank?
No, this is not a prank.
Like, I have read the R. Bennett book, and I get this call more than I would like. I mean, we don't have a ghost mountain here, okay?
What do you mean you don't have a Ghost Mountain here?
Just what I said. Ghost Mountain is in South Africa. It's like a Holiday Inn or like a safari thing. I would love to go there sometime, but Ghost Mountain, it's not something that's here, ma'am. Devil's Tower, on the other hand.
I'm very sorry. My brain has malfunctioned. I'm looking at my notes. Absolutely Devil's Tower. I have a photo of Devil's Tower.
Oh, she's a beaut, ma'am. She is a beaut. Did you know that they filmed a film there? Some kind of alien film, like Close Encounters of One of a Kind or something?
Yeah.
I've never seen it myself. I'm not much of a sci-fi gal.
Girl?
Gal.
Woman?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call back. Bye. I'm gonna hang up. I'm super confused. Sorry.
Wait, why are you confused?
I hung up the phone.
Okay, but
I also
let's
can't
take
find what. Sorry,
take it
I
back.
also can't find what we're. Oh, hazardous materials response unit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but what are you confused about? at
So
the
it's
moment?
Devil's Tower.
It's
I'm sorry.
Devil's Tower, but that's okay. Ghost Mountain is not something they know. But what are you confused about? Why did you hang up?
Because my brain is actually malfunctioning.
All right, how can I help?
Are you broken, son?
I am broken. It's in Wyoming as well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
Okay, so
just called out of state.
I called Idaho Ghost Mountain because there is a Ghost Mountain, Idaho. So
Mhm.
now I'm actually going to call Wyoming Devil's Tower.
From the
Maybe I
top.
shouldn't do this
Alright.
call.
From the top. Once more, with feeling.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Different person, I hope.
Hello, this is Kelly Konopaka. How can I help you?
Hi, Kelly. This is Raven from the Hazardous Materials Response Unit. I believe you have your district includes Devil's Tower.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a fugitive on the loose who we believe is on their way to Devil's Tower right now. He is armed and extremely dangerous, and he has already killed an officer in Montana.
All right, ma'am. FBI, you said?
FBI, Hazardous Materials Response Unit, yes.
All right. Ma'am, I know the chain of command. Been in the army after all. Say no more. I'll keep an eye out.
Is there a number or an email that I can send you his details and photo to? Because we have a photo of him of the night that he shot the officer, and we believe he's still wearing the same clothes as then.
All right, ma'am. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, who did he shoot?
He shot a Mr.
Red.
Well, actually, he didn't shoot him. Sorry, he killed him.
Erickson?
Fred Jacob?
Fred Jacobs.
Wait, somebody killed Fred?
Yeah, Fred Jacobs has
What?
sadly passed away.
Wait, what?
Hey, Fred?
God damn it! Nobody. Look, ma'am. I'm sorry for my harsh language.
That's fine, don't
It's-
worry.
Nobody at the LCSO tells me anything.
Yeah, I'm afraid Fred Jacobs passed away.
God damn
And-
it, Fred. He was one of the good guys, you know.
I know. He was quite young.
I know.
Um,
I know. We.
Yeah, he died after being in contact with Mr. McCaslin.
Is that the man that shot him?
He wasn't shot. When he came in contact, we believe that he somehow overpowered him in a way, and he died afterwards.
Oh, he must be a
but
big
he-
guy.
Yes, and he is also, we suspect that he is carrying with him a disease that is quite potent and can be spread quite easily. So, therefore, we need you to be very careful when you approach him.
Are you telling me it's a matter of is this should I evacuate the tower?
If that's
I mean,
possible.
is this
We don't know where he is. We know he left, and we know he took either weapons or other materials, but we found his notes, and we know that he's planning something on Devil's Tower.
well, ma'am? I serve my country, and now I serve the local community, and I will call to the Helena Police Department, and we'll get some backup, and we'll get everybody off the trails.
Don't know if that is necessary to get
Ma'am.
Helena Police Department.
Yeah, I'm just one woman. I can't.
You're-
I can't really get all the people off the trails by myself.
Okay.
It's a very large area. I need backup. Maybe. I know that the sheriff's department has a helicopter with that thermal vision. You might be able to requisite this and see if you can find the man.
Is it not possible to go to Rapid City, which is closer, to get some backup?
It might be, but ma'am. Excuse my French, but those guys are dicks.
Okay. Okay, no, I understand. I mean, whoever you get, it's very important that there's absolutely no physical contact with Mr. McCaslin. because we believe that he might be gravely ill, and that he is taken out because he's already killed one officer, and we believe that he is planning a terrorist attack. That's all I can give you, and his photo.
Terrorist, you say?
Well, some attack upon the security of the USA, yes.
He Muslim?
No. No, he's not. There are different types of terrorists, man.
Oh, I know. If my time in Iraq taught me anything, you never know who's the terrorist.
Indeed.
Yes.
You never know.
Alright, so shoot and shout.
And wear a hazmat suit.
Yes, that's gonna be a problem, ma'am. We don't carry hazmat suits at this year department.
Well, I'm sure you can get them at Walmart. Or somewhere else.
Yes, ma'am. But the sheer logistics of me getting all the people at the trail and going out to a hazmat suit to Walmart, it's mind-boggling. I don't think it's capable. No.
Okay,
Like-
I will let you believe that. We believe that it's been a couple of days since he's been walking to Devil's Tower, and I know that from Devil's Tower to where he was last, where we know that he is, was about 156 hours.
It's hours. I don't follow, ma'am. 156 hours?
156 hours of walking.
Okay, ma'am, this is all very confusing, but I know chain of command, and I will keep my eye out.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. If you need me, you can call this number. I will send you a photo to the email address that you will give me now with his physical description and his photo.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Ma'am, you can count on me.
Great. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly, for serving this wonderful country.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
You can hear in her voice a tear rolling down her eye.
And I play this back and say that I'm not so sure she's going to be able to handle this, but she's the only shot we got now, unless we have time to also drive to Devil's Tower.
I don't think.
Well, maybe not drive, but she gave you an option to get there very, very fast.
With a helicopter.
With a helicopter, yeah.
Well, I think we might use the helicopter for everything instead of a car then. Because it checks also the body warmth, so we can find a lot of people, not only.
That is true.
And we can move faster if we are following, for example, a caravan moving from one place to another.
That's also very
Does anybody here drive a helicopter?
true. Does anyone have
skill?
flight skills? No, they're pilot skills. 20.
Come on, Brian, you should be able to.
You got a
Who's
20 in
Who's
pilot?
Brian Bradley.
Yeah, I have a 20% in pilot, and I have no idea how, but I think because mine is a pre-gen, so it just came with my pre-generated character.
Mine is 0%.
All
Yeah,
right,
mine-
so
mine is 0 as well.
Whence is the best?
Raven's flying.
let's roll the die there. Raven. See if you kill everybody.
20%. Fuck no.
So we would have
Suicide
somebody
mission.
to drive with us, to ride with us everywhere.
Yeah, like the sheriff department has a like resident helicopter pilot. Yeah.
Whom we will also have to kill, after all.
Look, up until now,
The list is getting big.
the list is getting big, but I never told you needed to kill anybody.
No, I'm just joking. I hope we don't have to kill nobody more anymore.
Aiden.
For me.
So should we go? Should we ask the helicopter to pick us up here?
We'll just land in the middle of the strip mall. Yep.
We can put the trackers and then.
But what about the van?
We have to split up.
Yeah, we have to split up.
What's the time now? Because I have to be somewhere at 3 a.m.
It was about. It was 6 p.m., wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's getting late right now.
But we need to split, but all of us would go together to the mountain, or not?
Yeesh.
To the mountain?
Why?
I don't think so. No.
No?
We just need to
Do-
take out thingy.
Do we even need to be there?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure Kelly can handle the situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Call your handler. I don't know him. He's not me.
You mean send the handler there, or tell the handler and he decides?
He might have another like cell operating there, or closer at least.
But then he cannot
But-
use the helicopter. He would have to figure it out, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if there is already someone near there, they wouldn't need a helicopter. I think there's already somewhere, or some other Delta Green cell there.
Maybe he can send a Delta Green to the girl you just talked, so he can make sure that things are done well.
I mean, we can call the handler to say, do you have anyone near Devil's Tower?
Let's try.
Because we need someone taken out and we can't do it ourselves, and the police seem to be one person.
Okay, so I'll call the handler. Ding, ding.
Ring, 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 ring.
Please put us on
Banana
speakerphone.
phone.
It's already on.
Oh, me a luck roll.
A luck rolls my dice. My dice. Here. 72.
Go straight to voicemail.
Okay, I will call again soon. Now we can move to the two places since we're going to split, right? One is to track the cars and the other is the lake.
Yeesh.
One was Dr. Ghant's house to put some tracker in her bag somewhere.
Oh yeah. So that's how we
And-
are going to track them, yeah.
And one was and the other one was the lake.
Yeah. I'm going to check if it's the source of everything.
Okay, and where I would like to go to the lake.
Me and you in the 18 van. Da-da-da.
Yeah, and then we need to get the swimming things. We are not going to swim there, right?
No. We're just going to take a sample of the water and see if the bacteria is in it.
Do you
And
need
if
to
it
call
is,
the
then we know
guy?
the source.
Sorry.
Oops.
Do you need to call the guy
Yes,
who's
this-
the caretaker?
Yeah, uses something, right?
Jesus!
Jesus something.
Jesus.
Jesus!
Jesus Prius.
And I'll just rent a car on my own money, which is fine.
Okay, so I'm already in the van with Adam and the IT guy. Should he come with us
Is
or
the
with you?
IT guy still there? I thought you dropped him
Yeah,
off at
he's
home.
in
We
the
haven't let him go yet.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, give us the trackers before you go.
Yeah,
The
you take the
trackers. The helicopter.
trackers.
You forgot the trackers! Frozen.
You get the trackers. You are going to. Do we need to leave you anywhere to run the car, or you're going to figure it out?
Well, we're at a strip
Nearest,
mall.
the nearest car place.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are already driving to Adam? To the closest park place.
I was already looking those up last session, so I'll just tell them where to go.
Nice.
All right. So you guys move there.
You
You get a new car. Let's skip forward a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You get your car. Requisition it with your FBI credentials. They say roll me a luck roll. Or no,
Don't have any
bureaucracy.
dice.
You don't have any
Bureaucracy?
dice? Alright. If he's getting dice, I'm getting a drink.
I have my dice.
All right,
Get
roll
back.
it. Roll
Boy,
it.
can you bring gas water for us?
What did you roll?
Nothing yet. There's
Do you have bureaucracy?
I have 60 in bureaucracy.
I have 44.
10. I have 10 in
I have 40.
bureaucracy.
Actually.
Yeah, but you're not here.
No. just
Maybe-
just to let you know.
Yeah. Hello.
Maybe you should be
I
rolling then.
40!
Or even maybe you should be rolling then if you have like 40 or something.
I rolled 6 under 44.
Oh,
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
so you fast talk the clerk with like a acne-ridden teen, very much impressed by your FBI credentials, and he gives you the car of a, surprise it or not, black sedan.
Yeah! I actually have no idea what they look like.
They're black
Oh.
and they're sedan-y.
Oh, nice. I see it now. FBI car.
does it have tinted windows?
No.
No.
Doesn't have tinted windows. Ah!
2003 Ford Crown Victoria.
So you go back inside, smash the keys on the counter.
Yeah, I'll go.
Demand! No tainted windows.
Fine. At least we have a car.
Yep.
Let's go.
Well, are we gonna go to the fishy meeting place? Because
No.
he. Oh yeah.
We're going to go to 520 Power Street
Right.
because that's Dr. Ghant's house.
Right.
You're armed? You have
And
weapons?
Dangerous.
dangerous. Inspiration, Bradley. Alright, so you're armed and dangerous, and you head out to Dr. Gant's house. This is a bit loud. There we go. It's late. As you arrive there, it's about 8 going on 9 p.m. It's dark. It's a bit gloomy. It's a cold end of winter, pre-spring evening. You pull up to the house and you see that the light is on inside. So there might be somebody home, but you're not sure. There might be like these automated light switches, you know, to deter burglars.
Yeah.
But you're not sure. There is a light on. What do you do?
What does the street look like? Is it like dense? Is it like a street with dense housing, or is it like sparse?
No, it's the consequential, whatever, like the standard TV suburb, single houses, a large yard, a hedge, and then a large yard, and the next house, etc., etc.
Big like Brian. Corner.
Like what?
It's like the coroner's house was also like that, right?
Yeah, basically, indeed. It's like a suburb housing thing.
Are there lots of cars parked on the road?
Well, lots is a vague term, but most of the houses have a car parked in front or on the driveway.
Are there like cars parked on the street, like just not on the driveway?
A
What I'm
few,
thinking
like
is,
4
can
or
we?
5.
Yeah, can we like park up,
Sure.
turn off the engine, and stake it out for a bit to see if the lights turn off, or if we see any shadows, or
Any signs saying beware dog?
Good one.
You're staking it out. And how much time do you want to spend on this?
All
like-
the time.
30 minutes?
An hour? Yeah.
Half an hour? Alright. Roll me. In total, 3 alertness rolls. And you get to decide who rolls 2 and who rolls 1.
Well, my alertness is 71, so I'm guessing I'll roll
Yes.
2.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. Mine's very low.
So that's a 3
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, very alert.
and a 63 under 71.
Alright.
I rolled a 45 over 36.
Ooh.
Your alertness is 36?
Yeah, I have really shit alertness.
Well, but on the other hand, you got pilot, so
I do have
it all
pilot.
evens out. Bradley, you're looking around, and at one point you see a car moving out, headlights on, nothing really stands out about a car. You see a man walking his dog, see a few kids on bikes, and you think, like, it's way past your bedtime. But
It's these days.
kids on bikes, indeed. And you're also keeping an eye out on the house. And just as you think, like, no, there's nobody home, you see a shadow move inside the house. Olivia. Aiden.
Dave.
Stephen.
What?
I'm not talking to Dave. Dave has no input in his story. He's been kidnapped. You're driving to the pit, if I recall correctly.
Zip it.
The pit, indeed.
Yeah.
But.
While we were driving there, I was in the back of the van with the guy, so I asked him things about Bentic,
Like what?
like what part, like where his department was, if it was in the main building or if Bentek is in different buildings, how it looks like, how the security was, if he had to show his, like these things, like how was going to work at Bentek, who talks to you, how is the interview, these kind of things.
Right. Well,
Who did you meet?
he tells that Benthic is a large company. It's mostly a single-story flat building. His office was pretty close to the security office, but as you can imagine, in a company that's working with this type of research, security is tight. And he tells that during the day, there are 3 or 4 security officers walking around, and 2 usually at outside of business hours. But then again, business hours are finicky in this branch. These researchers sometimes work until late at night. They keep their own hours. He talks about Trevor Boswick, big burly man, who is the head of security.
I asked him if he knows the guy I was given the name. Oh, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor is the guy, right? Yeah.
Trevor?
Who's Trevor?
Yeah, no, because I have the phone for Trevor actually.
Who's Trevor?
Yeah, who's Trevor?
Trevor, head of security.
Oh.
Oh, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor, not Trevor. Trevor. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Trevor.
I immediately thought Trevor. There's no Trevor, but there's a Trevor. Let's say Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, that's the head of security. He's like a big burly dude. Think he's a retired federal agent or something.
Does he know him? Like, well, did he had lunch together? Because they worked on the side.
Yeah, the point is, like, I was usually in my office, and if I wasn't in my office, I worked from home. And he's not a very approachable man. He and his security personnel, like, they're like, they have their own like group, and they're all like military personnel or former police officers or federal agents. And
do you have I have a picture that Raven sent to us. Raven, no, I think John before he died sent to us of Stapler, right? In my phone. I want to show him and ask if he knows. Do you know this guy? Does he work in the security there?
I've never seen this man before in my life.
Yeah? No, he works with security too. He's a friend of mine. I thought he might have changed his job. You've never seen him?
I've never seen this man before in my life. No.
Oh, okay. Would you do me a favor?
Look, just let me go, okay?
No.
I've been helpful. This is kidnapping. I am. I have done nothing wrong. I'm being held against my will. I have not been read my rights. You have no right to. Either you charge me with something, or I just walk. All right. So
Just a second.
if okay.
Do you know any person called Gabriel Foods?
No.
No?
No. Look, ma'am.
I think it's so funny that you are telling me so many things of what I have to do and what I don't have to do, that you're American. I'm not even American. I don't know why you're telling me that. When
Because
it's time for you.
this is America, ma'am, and
Oh,
I have rights here. I don't know what it's like in La La Land where you're from, but I have rights, and I need to go home.
okay. So I will read your rights right now, so we are clear, and I don't want to talk about this anymore. You have the right to remain absolutely quiet and answer the questions I make for you, because I'm making these questions to save your ass and the ass of your family, as well as the whole Helena Montana. You were in a company that it's messing up things around even more than inside Helena Montana. So you will remain quiet. When I have a question, you're going to answer me. So the things are going to work well, and you are going to come out of this van alive.
All right. Roll me.
Punch on the face.
Oh, what?
No, I'm joking. Nah.
Roll me either
Roll
a
you.
roll me either a charisma times 5 or a strength times 5. What are you rolling?
Oh, I
not
have to
telling you.
decide.
Yeah, it's either strength or
Charisma, I
charisma.
think. Charisma.
All right. So your charisma is a 50.
Yes.
So you have to be under 50.
I'm not. I did 66.
That is a critical fail.
Olivia.
He looks at you and says, "Look, I'm not afraid of you, okay? I stop this car right now. Stop it. Stop this car right now."
You can keep driving, Adam. If you want, you can jump off of the car. We are only at 100 kilometers per. I don't know how to say that in English.
And he says,
60 mile an hour.
Look, I don't know your European mumbo jumbo." And he stands up,
Mm-hmm.
opens the car door, and jumps out.
Okay.
Bye, Dave.
Bye. Did he die? Hurt himself? Pass out?
Well, I will lift the veil just a bit here. As he jumped out, I rolled him a dexterity check to see if he landed correctly. And if he would hit the ground and roll, thus mitigating the heaviest of injuries. He rolled a literal 99. I don't think we'll be seeing much of Dave anytime soon.
Bye, Felicia.
Dave might be in pieces.
Yeah. Told him.
Dave, we hardly knew ye.
Ripperoni.
I told him.
Yes, you did.
Did you go under the back wheels and I thought I hit a speed bump?
I didn't even look
This-
when
this
I
ha-
saw
Whoops.
that.
This Helena, Montana is weird. They have speed bumps on the highway.
Yeah. Where's
When
Dave?
when he stood up, I was already looking at Adam. I don't know what happened.
But you just jumped.
I think so. I think he felt like getting out, Adam. Let's just keep going.
Good. Well, I'm gonna put pedal to the metal right now. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away.
Both of you roll me a sanity check. You knew it was coming.
Even without looking.
Yeah, that loophole doesn't. I heard what you were trying to do, and no.
42 under 83. And would you say that's an incident of violence?
Depends on what.
It was a violent
yeah.
death.
Well, more helplessness, but okay. Olivia, what did you roll?
74, because 70 is the number today, apparently. And my sanity current is 59.
No, it's right now 58. And Aiden?
Well, my sanity is 83.
Yeah, and it remains 83.
Nice.
And again, I wouldn't say it was violence, more helplessness.
No, it was a violent death.
It was helplessness because you couldn't do anything about it as you jumped out of the car.
Yeah.
Put a
Okay.
little X next to helplessness then.
I got 3 helplessness. Does that help me anyway?
How did you get 3 helplessness?
The check. Check. I adapted because I did 1, 2, and now it's the 3rd one.
Did you?
Yeah, but you failed, didn't you?
Yeah, but when I fail, I take, right?
No. For this one, you don't.
Okay. I didn't adapt. Can I call Trevor?
We're just gonna see that happened and then just call Trevor. Should we call Jesus? Tell him we're on the way. Open up
Oh,
the place
yeah.
for us.
Yeah. Who do we call first? Let's call the
The caretaker. What? Who? Jesus?
Jesus, yeah, first.
Jesus. Ring, 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 banana phone.
Ring, 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 ring.
Adam,
Banana phone.
Adam, are you calling?
No, you can call it so you can speak in Portuguese too.
You think Jesus is Brazilian?
Well,
Or
probably
Portuguese.
it could be.
Oh, let's find out right now.
Hola, buenos dias.
So you're playing. All right.
No.
Have fun.
No, you.
And what who calls him? Olivia?
Me, yeah.
All right.
He's on the car phone.
He's on the car
Yeah.
phone. You put in a number, and it rings once, twice, and Bradley and Raven, you see a shadow moving in the house. It's like superimposed on the curtains, the white curtains. There's a light behind it, and the shadow is moving from one corner of the room, one side of the curtain to the other one. What do you do? And keep in mind, you're both muted.
I start out by pointing this out to Raven.
I say, look there. And she looks there.
And yeah, I ask her how we want to play this. Do you just want to go up to the front door and have a chat with her while I sneak in the back and try to put down some of these trackers?
These knots.
Yeah, I think so. There's like 2 ways I think we can do this. I can either play the lost dog thing again or pretend to be a new neighbor.
At this time of day?
Well, people work, right?
Yeah, but then I think they would keep it to the weekends or something. Plus she would notice if someone moved in, I think.
Lost dog, though, would be like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Cat?
But
And I saw it go in the yard?
Maybe, but you need to... No, because then she would go and check the yards, and
True.
you basically need to keep her at the front door for a while. Charity?
Injury?
Charity in this economy?
Well, it's 2017, the economy is still not entirely down the drain.
Just before the second crash, right?
We had first crash, but what about second crash?
Can you like... Okay, this might be weird.
No, go for it. What are you thinking?
What part of distracting somebody so you can place animal trackers in her handbag to find the whereabouts of her while investigating an alien FunGuy with a man trying to get to a high place to do God knows what? Sounds weird, Chief.
Yep.
When you put like that.
This will not sound weird. Can you punch me in the face?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you punch me in the face?
I
need to look like I've been attacked.
She's an old woman, be careful.
I'm 47, not that old.
Oh,
Can you punch me in the face so it looks like I've been robbed and someone took my phone and my dog ran away? That's like the 2 things. Like, if it's a woman, we don't even know if it's a woman, it might be a man. If it's a woman, I could play the dog, which always helps, and then also that I've just been attacked and someone nicked my phone. So I can't call 911 and my wallet is taken. So punch me in the face. I need to look hurt.
Whoa, I'd really rather not. Could you you could pretend like you were jogging and like sprained your ankle?
No. Okay, so fuck it, and I sit forward at like I wasn't driving at like the driver's side thing, and I just bash my head into the thing. Raven's a little bit unhinged.
A little bit, you say?
Yeah. Ask you to punch me in the face, you didn't do it. How much damage do I take?
First, tell me. Jesus Christ.
Bet you didn't prepare for this.
Funnily enough, I have it right here in my notes. Even bashes her head. You have a 70 strength.
Yeah.
So you're pretty strong.
Mm-hmm. 75 power.
75 power indeed. So yeah. roll me a d3.
Sure. A D3?
Yeah, so d6 divided by 2.
Oh, okay. 6. So 3.
So 3 damage. You are like your nose is standing the wrong way. Blood is gushing out. Half of your face is not immediately black, but it's like hurting a lot. And you look at Bradley and like, how do I look?
Does this look convincing?
You look terrific.
Never looked
So
better.
Luke,
Bradley.
I think you missed. Luke,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you missed that I actually did it myself because Bradley didn't want to punch me in the face, so I just bashed my head in the car thing.
I
The-
mean,
The dashboard, the drive.
The dashboard.
Yeah.
That's fucking hardcore.
I know.
Indeed.
yeah.
Also, Bradley, roll me a sanity check for seeing this because this is fucked up.
That's fair. 91.
Over, under,
Over 65.
over 65. All right.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. Is this helpless or violence? Yeah. Roll me a d6.
D6. Oh, if this is gonna push me over the breaking point.
Who knows?
2.
2. So you lose 1 sanity from,
Okay.
let's say violence or helplessness.
So
Either one.
I think violence then.
I'm kind of on the fence about this. Wait, let me look it up real quick.
I've never ticked anything.
Because I also haven't ticked anything, and I'm assuming I should have, like, at the very least when Eric shot himself.
Yeah.
No, but then you
Or-
lost the whole. I thought it was.
No, you tick it when
Oh,
you
no, it is.
when you succeed, so you adapt into seeing violence.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
But
think
then,
that's why I
then
was
if you
not.
fail one of those, it's just like there's 3 sanity checks. There's a violence, a helplessness, and just a normal one. So, like, if you get a violence one because you saw a violent action, then you succeed, you tick it. If you do it 3 times, you adapt to all violence.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
Wow, I
cool.
should have definitely been doing that then.
But
Yeah,
if
me
you
too.
fail, you got to reset it.
Oh no!
Wait. Ah, okay.
I don't
So
like
you
that
need,
part.
you need 3 in a row to succeed, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
Oh.
from run. Like I'm trying to see right real quick. Adaption. Blah 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 blah. If the agents lose sanity, the virus has this unrelated. Check. Wait, if you lose, you check it. And if you succeed on a fighter's check, you start again. That's what I read here. But,
So I was right.
but, we have the agent handbook. Let's see.
Yeah, because from what I remember, was when I failed.
Oh, that's too far.
That's what she said.
All right. Let's see. This is great radio, by the way. So somebody tell me a funny story that happened to them this week or last week or.
Do we have ice cream?
Or yes, we
Yeah, one more.
do.
Yee, just a second.
Of course we do. So somebody's telling a story about ice cream. Who else has a story about something else?
I've had a boring week.
Why
Absolutely
did you have a
not.
boring week, Joe?
Is you gonna call me Joe?
No.
Joe there.
Go there. No, because nothing of note has happened. It's just day after day.
Alright, adaptation to violence or adaptation to helplessness occurs after your agent has lost SAN from that kind of trauma 3 times in a row without going temporarily insane or hitting a breaking point. Each time violence or helplessness reduces your agent's SAN by 1 or more, mark a box on your character sheet. If an agent suffers insanity from violence before all 3 boxes are marked, erase all the violence boxes, blah blah blah. If you fail all 3 boxes of violence for helplessness, your agent become adapted to it.
So it's like if you get like a -5 in 1 day period, then you reset.
Indeed.
And I also get ice cream, sorry. Bye.
And also, if you hit your breaking point, you reset it. And if you think, oh yeah, I want to be adapted to violence or helplessness, it's not all that good.
Why not?
Because you become bad later.
Well,
like,
you lose
you don't care
permanently 1d6 POW. Which means...
That it's quicker to get to your breaking point, isn't it?
Yep.
Because your breaking point, yeah. Something plus something in it.
Yeah. So everything you do has its pros and its cons.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything if, like, you don't lose sanity from a roll. Yeah. Alright, so, Bradley
Yes.
and Olivia. Bradley, you take 1 violence. And Olivia, you take 1 helplessness.
So I
remove my
have
1 helpless.
adapted.
No,
Because-
because
I succeeded on mine.
yeah,
So-
you succeeded. Did you reach your breaking point in any time?
No, it didn't.
No.
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 Because not every sanity check has been helplessness or violence.
No. But when you told me it's on helplessness, I took.
Because you lost it.
Yeah, right?
You
Because
lost it
you
every
told
time?
even me to decide
Alright. Well,
if it was violence or helplessness.
alright, in that case, I'm cool with this. But you are now adapted to helplessness.
Okay.
Roll me a d6. So normal dice.
Yes, sir. Great.
All right. So your POW, your POW,
Mm-hmm.
drops by 3.
Where it says score, right? Because I have a score and 5 times
No,
5.
It's the score.
The score. So it was 14. Now it's 11.
Oh, it's 11 indeed. Which means your new POW is 55. And 55 means, Luke, you have also read all of this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but POW is something that determines your sanity?
Yes, I think it's power. Let me get my handbook. Find it. I think the website's still there. I can't find it.
Oh no.
Oh no. I got the 3-page one.
Isn't power just
Yeah.
for the? Isn't it just for the initial sanity?
Yeah, it affects your breaking point, doesn't it?
Question to help us with good word, blah blah blah.
No, I think that's
No,
willpower.
indeed.
That's willpower.
Well, it's your sanity minus power. Is your breaking point. The agent breaking point equals starting sanity minus power. The instant the agent San reaches breaking point, he or she gains a disorder. Reset the breaking point equal to new San score minus power. That means that when you reach your breaking point, Olivia,
Yes.
you reduce it by 11 and that's your new breaking point.
Okay, but not now. Only when I
Not
get
now.
to...
Not now. No. Right now,
Oh,
Don't do it.
you're doing nothing.
oh. Besides it,
But it's still, it's a bit finicky.
I don't know what that means.
Finicky is like it's, it has a lot of details and we'll figure it out.
It's
Yes, yes. I just let you know because, of course, I was cheating. So
Bradley, you are at 1 tick right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Only because we've
Yeah.
not, or I haven't really been tracking it before.
No, and that's on me. So I think right now, it might be good if you guys remind me if we have a sanity and you think, oh, this might be violence or helplessness, that we that I make it clear if it's either violence, helplessness, or unnatural.
Also, you did go temporarily insane after Eric Hayes shot himself in the head, so.
I did.
True.
You-
so
you-
it
you-
would
you
reset.
would've-
Yep.
And mine would have reset also because I kicked the baby to death, and then I
You
lost
did
a
what
lot of
now?
Sanity.
Oh, you know, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
That reminds me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just uploaded that episode to YouTube, and I said, trigger warning, all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah. Good,
Because
good one.
I had
good one,
because
yeah.
I had no idea how to define
No.
kicking a baby to death in a trigger warning.
No.
Mutilation?
But- al-
Violence.
you could
Violence.
also.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say you could have just removed the last part and say, at this point, we decided not to
No.
Black screen.
share.
Sounds
be
of something kicking a wet bag.
Wouldn't it be violence against minors or something? Infants.
Violence against infants.
Trigger
yeah.
warning. Violence against infants.
And we get all the weirdos.
They all sound very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a trigger warning, basically, because
Raycon
warnings
didn't
are
want to
never
sponsor that episode.
No.
No, I don't think we did sponsor spoof
The end
at
of that one.
No, I think we just said that's it.
Yeah, goodbye.
For today. Yeah. All right. So where were we?
Raven bashed her head against the thingy, and Bradley lost some sanity.
Yeah. Bradley, you're seeing this. What's your reaction? Well, I'll go grab a last drink.
Oh my god, Raven, what the fuck?
Well, you didn't want to fucking hit me in the face. I need to
Of
look
course
like
I
I'm
didn't want to
attacked.
hit you in the...
I asked you politely. You know?
Okay, but how are we gonna like? Isn't the doctor going to insist on getting you to the hospital or something?
I don't know. We'll
Or-
see what happens.
Oh
But-
God.
It might be a good idea to drive the car forward a little bit, because if they have cameras, and I get out of the car and then walk to the door, that might not be a good idea. So if we drive out of
Yeah.
sight,
Like we'll drive it around the block.
yeah.
And like I'm assuming this is like a grid layout, so maybe you'll go this way and I'll go all the way around the block and approach from the other side, or maybe I can try to get in from like the neighbors on the other side, get into their garden and then jump the fence and try to get into the back door there. Just so that she won't see me coming from the other side, maybe?
How are the houses connected? Is there like a path in between the houses, like in the UK, where you usually have like a
No,
path?
no.
No?
It's like everybody has its own separate plot of land. And they're adjacent to all sides, but there's no like alleyway between them or anything.
Okay. I guess you gotta use your stealth.
Yes.
I am not stealthy at all.
No, me neither.
Oh, great. Perfect. Well, this is gonna be fun. Let's just try it anyway.
I remember the first time I rolled a stealth roll, and it was in D&D, and we were playing Lost Mines of Fandelver. And I was playing this hulking, full-plate cleric, I think. And we were at Cragmar Castle, and we wanted to sneak around, and I was like, oh, I'll do it.
Oh, what was that character called? No, it was a barbarian.
Oh, it was
wasn't
a barbarian, yeah. Shit, it was a
You're
barbarian.
still there?
Was that just in case, or was that the
No.
one before that? So...
The one before it. Barry Strongarm. Barry Strongarm.
You had a character called Just In Case?
Yeah, it's my backup character.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
it
amazing.
was
Just
Okay,
in
right?
case.
That's amazing!
But I rolled
really
I rolled a natural one, and my roleplay was like sneaking around, turning back, and say, "Guys, there's nobody here. Come on!"
Guys!
That was so fun. All right. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so park the car somewhere and I'll run around and furiously knock on the door to get the attention.
Roll me a luck roll.
What? For what? 43.
All right. You get out of the car, walk around the block, and you meet nobody.
Good.
Indeed. Indeed good. Because
Yes, I
you
did not
got
think of
some
that.
explaining to do. You get to Dr. Ghant's house.
Run up the steps
Yes, run up the steps.
and rap on the door.
Prap, 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 prap. And you hear a voice on the other side. Hello? Who's there?
Hi, I need help. Someone just took my phone and hit me in the face and took my dog? My dog ran away? Do you have a phone I can use? Oh my god, there's blood.
The door opens, and in front of you, you see a rather tired-looking woman. She looks at you and in one eye, like she sees you and says, "Oh my God, dear, what happened? Who?" And she looks like if she sees anybody.
Do you have? Oh my God, there's so much blood.
Here, come in. And she ushers you in.
Okay. I step inside.
She turns around and says, "I have you now." No, she doesn't do that. She rushes into the kitchen and you see her grab like paper towels off of the roll and rush back and hands them to you and says, sit down. As she ushers you into the living room and says, I'm a doctor. Well, yeah, all right. So, sit up straight, your head back a bit, hold this to your nose.
And I do that, but I also say, no, I want to stay out because my dog is still out there. He ran off.
I know, honey.
Have
but
you
right now,
seen Rover? And I stand up.
and she gently pushes you back. Do you allow her to push you back, or are you?
No, I
Shrug.
stand up. I push through.
All right. She
I have a
steps
strength
back.
of 70!
She steps back and says, "Okay, honey, but I'm sure Rover's fine. He's a dog. He can take care of himself for a few hours at most, and then we'll find it. But right now, the most important thing is that you stop bleeding."
Okay, can I sit down on your porch, maybe? I'll sit down, I promise. I don't want to... I can't lose Rover.
Okay. And she like walks with you to the porch. Bradley, what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm approaching the house from the other side. Like I'm going to one of the parallel streets, and then jumping the fence of like the neighbor's house, like behind her house.
Dexterity check. No, that's okay.
Yeah, and I'm jumping the fence so that I can get in her yard and then go into the back door from there while Raven is distracting her.
All right. For some reason, I get the vision of the Simon Pegg movie. What's wrong? Never taken a shortcut before? Yeah, that part. Okay. You jump over the fence and roll me a luck roll.
Okay, 54.
You jump, and the first thing you see is a large yard. You hear the unmistakable sound of Raven's voice saying that she needs to find Rover. And you look to your left and you hear as you see a dog looking at you.
I jump back over the fence the way I came.
All right. Now you need a dexterity check.
Fair. 84 over 50.
you try to jump over this fence, but the sheer like confusion and adrenaline make it so you misgrab the top of the fence, and the dog starts barking. Raven, at that exact moment, you hear the dog bark outside, and Dr. Ghant stands up and says, What's that? What's that? What do you do?
I shout, Rover! Rover! Come here, boy! Rover, come here!
No, it's Benny. Benny, there's something in the backyard. He never barks like this. And she stands up.
Benny? Who's Benny?
Benny's my dog. And she stands up and rushes towards the back door.
I stand up and I trip and I go, oh my god! And I fall on my face.
Jesus Christ.
And she turns around and says, oh dear. Bradley, you slipped on the fence. Do you want to try again?
Yes, please.
All right.
41. Under 50.
Under 50. This little lull make it so you redo your footing and your grasp. Take a deep breath and jump over in one swift motion. As you're laying there on the ground, Raven, Dr. Ghant rushes over to you. She kneels down and says, Olivia, Aiden, you're driving and you're fairly certain you are close to what the locals call the pit. What do you do?
We are ringing Jesus.
Jesus.
The caretaker of the pit.
Indeed. It's around 9:30, going on 10.
Time flies.
If you're having fun, it always does. And it rings. Rings once more. This is Jesus.
Jesus,
Who's
this is Olivia from the CDC department.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I am having dinner with my family. Could this wait until tomorrow?
It can't. I'm so sorry to tell you. I actually am calling because I'm in emergency, driving directly to the Berkeley Lake. Me and my colleague are driving there to collect some samples of the lake there, and I would like to let you know. So if there is any security around, so you can let them know that we are going there.
Ma'am, there is nothing here. And also, it is very dangerous to go in this area at the cover of night. You should best come back tomorrow.
Oh, it's all good. We are prepared to do this kind of things. Would you meet us there? We would like to make some questions in person to you. It's really important, otherwise I wouldn't be asking.
Ma'am, I do not think you understand. It is treacherous. The terrain is treacherous. It is layers upon layers of limestone and the mud. If you are doing this in the night time. I cannot guarantee your safety, or mine, for that matter.
We just need access to the building, sir.
Am I on
Not to
speakerphone?
the.
Yeah, we
You're
are
on the car.
driving.
You're on the car phone. Yeah. Hi, I'm Dr. Aiden Jackson. I'm part of the CDC also. We just need to take a few samples of the water, so we can be in and out, and we need to ask you a few questions. Honestly, we cannot understate how important and time is of the essence here, sir. Just need you to open the gates. We'll take it from there. We've got floodlight equipment. We should be able to make it down to the water's edge to take samples.
Oh, if you have floodlights, that makes a difference, yes. Are you sure you have the floodlight? Maybe you have to roll for it.
Yes, maybe. I'm feeling like this van has got everything in it.
It is not
Please,
like
puppy.
a magic bag of holding.
Damn it, I know I should have packed those 55, would you say, out of 100. A critical fail.
It doesn't sound like you have the floodlights.
Maybe I could
I have a
look.
flashlight. Can we borrow a flashlight?
Yes, but
Jesus, come on, help me, man. I just need to get these samples. That's all I need from you.
persuade roll.
Oh, 48. What have I got in Persuade? Here we go. 20. Come on, Jesus. You know you love me.
Look, I wish I could help you, but this is too dangerous, and my job is to protect people. Okay?
Okay.
I advise you to tow back. I take no responsibility if you go there.
Oh, it's noted.
It is noted. We just need you to open the gates to let us in.
Yeah.
We're doing this on behalf of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, so I feel like it's you're
Olivia,
not to blame if anything happens to us.
roll me a bureaucracy roll.
Me?
Yes.
Why her? Why not? me?
Yes.
Because you already failed your persuade roll.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. I got 001. What the?
That
Yeah.
is a literal 1.
Yes.
The best possible results ever. And he says,
Well, it's not 69, you know.
that's true. So the second best possible result ever.
Yeah.
You hear him hesitate on the phone and says, look, I can turn on the lights, but it is a dangerous place. But if you are from the CDC, it must be important that you hear. Yes. Okay, I will open the gate and I will accompany you.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate that. We'll be there in, I would say, 30 minutes.
Well, make it half an hour.
Perfect. I meet you in half an hour.
So you keep on driving for half an hour and you take your GPS, like your TomTom. That was a thing
Google
in
Maps.
the... No, it's like in the 2017 it was TomTom, right? Not Google Maps.
No, Google Maps was about. It's literally 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds ages ago.
Yeah.
Alright.
The 90s is still only 10 years ago to me.
Wait, isn't it yesterday?
No?
Oh.
30
It
fucking
is.
years ago. What the fuck?
So that's why I'm 36. Alright.
Life is going on.
Takes about, well, let's say half an hour, and you arrive at the pearly white gates. The Oakland Pit Reservation Park. You see a man. Bit small. Looks old, haggard face, big bushy grey beard, no hair on his head. and he opens the gate for you. But before you can drive through, he steps in front of the car and I imagine you stop. This is just...
No.
Alright,
I
so
run
you
over
drive...
Jesus.
Alright.
No.
You stop and he steps up to the driver's side and says, "Is you the CDC?"
Yes.
Indeed. Show my
Olivia?
CDC badge.
All right. Roll me a human check.
34. Ah, 34 over 30.
Human, right? You mean
Yeah,
human?
yeah.
Yes.
61. 40. So it's over.
He looks at you both and says, "I will get you to the pit. I have filled the generator so the floodlights will go on, but after that I want you out."
Okay.
Yep.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's agreed.
All right.
Can you
And-
join us after the fun, or we are coming up?
It says, "Follow me, drive slowly." And he just walks off.
Oh, can't he get in the middle seat? I only have 3 men in a van.
If only you still had Dave, that would be 3 men and a baby. He just starts walking.
Trevor! I need to
What's
talk
Trevor?
to you.
It's Jesus.
Jesus! Sorry. So many names in my head. Jesus! Wait for me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
No.
No,
Bad
he
Jesus.
walks in a leisurely pace down the dirt path.
Can I step out and walk with him?
Sure.
Okay, so I take the flashlight we have.
Oh, my
And-
full beam lights. Just...
And Jesus, thank you so much for helping us.
No problem, my child.
I really like your name. It's a blessing name.
Thank you. It was a birthday present.
Indeed. Is it when is your birthday, by the way? Don't tell me. Is it? Oh no. Is it that's why they gave you the name then?
No, it was because my mother is named Maria. And my father is named Steve.
Oh. That's perfect. They chose the right name.
It has helped me in places. It has kept me back in places.
Yeah.
It's just a name, like any other. I mean,
Yeah.
some names are equated more equal than others, but
Yes,
as names go, I guess it's pretty okay.
that's true. And do you feel blessed that you work in this land here, around here?
Look around you, it's all nature. Why wouldn't I be blessed?
Beautiful, right?
You should see it in the light, as I advise you. It's even more beautiful.
It's all very natural.
That's what nature is, yes.
Yeah, not unnatural, right?
Sure.
Oh, you sounded a bit doubt there, Jesus. Tell me,
Well, it's a weird question because all you see is around us nature. The only thing is not natural is the car behind us. But... And
Do I
maybe
smell
the-
something when we are walking down?
You smell Jesus.
Jesus.
No, not like that.
Not like that. In a sad way.
Well,
In a very
he's,
bad
he's
way.
been he's been working the land the whole day, and he was just eating, so
Yeah.
he hasn't taken a shower yet. He is. Well, it's going all right for Jesus, but
Nice. And how many people you have here working with you?
no,
Jesus.
just me. Sometimes the one of the deputies comes down to check, but not often.
Do you receive a lot of curious people around here that would like to...
Oh, what's your name again?
Olivia, okay,
Olivia,
yeah.
yes. We have a lot of tourists and the odd geese. Yes, but
Yeah.
I keep the geese away from the pit.
Indeed.
And the people. It is not safe. If they fall in, there is almost no way to get out.
You mean, oh, really? Have you tried to swim there?
No, no. I would not swim in the pit. It is the water is contaminated. It has all the zinc and the weird stuff in it.
Indeed, indeed. That's
like,
actually why we came here. We want to check that out. What is inside of this water?
It's just the copper cadmium. It's like an old mine, you know.
Yeah. Have you had visitors here that wanted to dive in?
Um, why do you ask?
No, I'm just curious because since it's a very beautiful place, people might get yeah, in the idea that they can swim in such a different colored lake and then don't take the problem that would mean to swim in this kind of water. Just wondering.
What do you mean a different color? What do you
Oh,
know?
I've seen a picture. Well, I've Googled it. You know, I work with CDC. If I'm looking for things around, I need to know what I'm doing, right? And since I knew I was coming here in the evening, I was checking out what is this beautiful place in the light, and I saw that the colors are quite different than you would expect. That must call the attention of some people. You know, for pictures, Instagram, and things like that. People like to swim in very dirty lake for pictures.
I do it for the gram,
Look,
man.
Do it for the gram. Do it for the van.
Good fan.
Look, ma'am. I do not know where you got your information, but I have nothing wrong, and the pit is just a pit. It's old mine. I am not comfortable at the moment. Direction.
Is it what you ate? Is it your dinner?
Yes, it's my dinner. I feel very sick. I must go.
I feel like you're running away from me. Did I say something wrong?
Ma'am, you did say nothing wrong. It's just I do not feel well at the moment.
Do you want? We can hold hands. I can pray something for you in name of Jesus. Maybe you'll feel better.
Yes, ma'am. Let's hold hands.
I look at his hands first. How does his hands look like?
Very handy.
Does it look like glowing? I step a bit far and I say, I mean a spiritual hold handing, Jesus. Spiritually.
Ma'am, I'm not comfortable this whole ordeal, I think it is best if I step out of this.
Okay, I'll leave you alone and I'll go back to the van then, okay?
Sure. Yes. It is just down this road, and the first left you take it, the second right you take it, and then it's just a 10-meter drive. Park your car on the plateau, and you're there. Okay?
Yes. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Go with your father. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Wow.
So you have this information. You get the feeling that Jesus is getting a bit nervous, especially with your question about diving. Because that's the point his attitude really changed towards you.
I'm inside of the van in the back, right? So I go where Adam is and I say, Adam, do you have any weapon?
I'll look over the seat. I'm a scientist, Olivia. No.
Yeah. Nothing? Do you think we have something in the van?
Well, unless you want to give the man a flu shot. I don't know.
Malicious flu shot.
I think he got a bit uncomfortable with my questions. You didn't hear? Did you hear what I asked?
It is getting uncomfortable, Olivia, and there's this fucking murdering a person. What the fuck?
No, I've heard and seen some weird stuff, Adam. I'm just asking, for our safety. We could use the car as a weapon, right?
Well, it's a government-issued vehicle. I bet you there's a gun under the seat. There always is. It is America. And I do a look around to see if I find a revolver under the seat.
Come on.
Under your rented
no, this
car?
is a CDC van. No, CDC van.
Oh, under your CDC van? Yes, the CDC is notorious for their gun-toting scientists. No.
As I say, it's a government vehicle. And it's America.
Have you seen Fauci on the news sporting his AR-15? No.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He just loaded it up. Yeah, I'm Dr. Fauci.
We're gonna kick COVID in the butt.
And just grabs a pump-action shotgun and flicks it up.
No, there's no gun in the car.
Sorry, Olivia, man. You're gonna have to get inventive. I don't know. Is there an iron bar or something you can use from the tent that you can just?
Yeah. I will look here in the back.
But we're not here for Jesus.
I know, but he looked a bit upset, and I don't know if he can get violent. It's very dark, and he knows here better than us.
Wow.
And he was very smelly.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do it. So.
Maybe we can use the car and run over him if anything.
I'll keep the car running.
Yes. It's just in case.
We're just here to take samples, man. Jesus.
Adam, you told me you wanted to do this.
I just want the samples, man.
You will see.
I don't want to kill a motherfucker.
Aiden, you didn't smell him.
You don't know. You have no
bad.
idea. It's really bad.
Sorry, sir. I'm putting you out of your misery. You just smell so bad.
Maybe we would do something good to him, just throw him in the pit.
We'll get 2 bars out of there and we'll, put him up our sleeves. If he tries anything, we can just flick him out and...
Okay. You should you stay in the van and I go get the samples, or the opposite, because I'm afraid he might jump in our car and run away with our car.
But you stay in the car, lock the doors, Leave it running.
I turn off the flashlight for you to see where you're going. The
Yes.
car.
Well, just leave the headlights
Yeah. Okay.
over the water. I'll quickly go out, get on my hazmat. Oh, instead of the full hazmat suit, I'll just use the glove part, and I'll just get a quick sample.
Do we have a rope here somewhere? I will check for a rope. Do I find a rope? A long rope?
As you're checking all the boxes and all the cupboards in this van, Raven, Dr. Ghant stands up and says, I really have to check. I really have to check. Are you okay right here, right now?
Can you help me up? Like just sitting.
She helps you up in an upright position on the chair and says, sorry, I really need to check.
Of course. Yeah, no, I understand.
And she rushes to the back. Roll me an alertness check.
Oh, fuck. Oh, 17 under 37.
As you're looking around, you see a pretty modest living room. There's a bookcase, a chair, TV, but also a computer. And as you check that computer, the screen is pretty large. You see on the desktop a folder that says "Do not open, LG." And we see you all next session.